to do our rumbles. So yeah, we're gonna do a rumble and a burn, I think, today. So we're gonna do it a bit differently. So it's as a fun activity that we're gonna start burning a few of those BAJU tokens as we are gearing up towards the launch of Ajuna network. We'll share a bit more about sort of how we're thinking about it, and yeah, there's a couple of interesting things I want to go through with you today. I can give you an update on the Unity verification. Some good news about the Hexem hackathon, which we're pretty excited about. Then we'll share a bit of information about Sub-Zero, which I think the first event is taking place in mid of March. It's going to be in Bangkok, so that's going to be the let's see, the Asia version of the Sub-Zero. There's going to be a Europe one. I'm not sure if there's going to be an America one later on in the year. And also then we'll give you a bit of a rundown of the event that we're going to be going through this year around the world. They're going to be oh, let me check. Am I recording this? Yes, I am. We're going to be going sort of all over the globe under this sort of Polkadot Gaming Alliance, Polkadot Gaming initiative, collective. We'll see how we will sort of brand that correctly towards the end of it. And the idea is how we can take all of these different ecosystem initiatives, teams, parachains, and be able to showcase in these different gaming events what it is that we can do. So we will wait for the rumble and burn for Cedric, unless he's already here, but I don't see him. I don't think he's yet here, but yeah, we'll go on with the rumble a bit later, so maybe I can jump in. Obviously, Cedric will give you a bit of a rundown on the work that he's doing. He's the one that's been, yeah, burning the midnight oil, literally. So he's been working. Yeah, I would say he's in the 24/7 mode. That's sort of the Cedric that we have starting 2024, which is awesome. So pretty much, I will tell you that in terms of the technical verification, it has been so there's been the submission from Cedric. There's already been the communication back and forth around a couple of things, which is super good. Also, he submitted, I think, a couple of days ago, the documentation. We expect that will take a bit of back and forth to complete, but to be honest, up to now, the working relationship has been pretty awesome. They're very responsive and quick to it. And maybe just to give you sort of the idea why we think this is going very well, there's a certain level of complexity, right, sort of to this SDK as opposed to a few of the other ones. On average, the other ones are sort of they're a wrapper. There's sort of a lot more functionality to what Cedric is sort of submitting, and their response to complexity is not, hey, dumb it down. It's let's see how we can document this better. So basically, they are encouraging us to make sure that we can sort of keep the complexity, just make sure that we can add the appropriate sort of documentation and everything needed towards it. And for the demo games, obviously, it's Hexem, I think, that we're going to be submitting as a first sort of demo game built on the Unity SDK. We will see what else we will put up there as quickly as possible, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to have other teams also joining. So yeah, maybe then I can jump a bit on the roadmap. This is an awesome visual. It shows that I did it. I'm on medication. That's so you have to forgive me. No, I'm joking, but yeah, maybe sort of just to give you how we're going to operationalize sort of these actions around the Polkadot Unity SDK for the rest of the year. So we'll start off with making sure that we sign up Polkadot as a gold member for the Blockchain Game Alliance. We have already reached out to them, and we are sort of going through that process. This opens up a number of opportunities for the ecosystem at large. Maybe just to sort of highlight a few. The BGA is always present in most of the gaming and crypto events around the world with their own booth. Games that are going to be launching within our ecosystem will always have the opportunity to showcase their product at their booth. So that's sort of one thing that they can get. They have quite a big community there, not only of game developers, but from sort of the Web3 space, but traditional developers. It's led by the BGA. One of the board members is sort of Ubisoft. We will get access to a lot of support from a business development point of view as gold members. So BGA will act as sort of an intermediary when ecosystem projects, whether that's Ajuna or sort of the teams from Moonbeam or anywhere else, want to reach out to certain studios, so they will help us with introductions. They will help us also, I think, in sort of the community building. So each month they have their own, let's say, demo days, which they do on YouTube and on Twitch, where each project, each game is sort of welcome to go and sort of pitch their project or showcase their game. So there's a number of different things. Obviously, this is at the end of the day, this is a non-profit right or organization where it's supposed to bring sort of all of us together around gaming. So it will. It's also an opportunity for us, equally, to educate all of those game developers and all of that sort of community there about the value proposition on building in the Polkadot ecosystem. So we're pretty happy about that. That's going to sort of start, as I said, pretty soon, and that's sort of step one that we're going to take. Now that will lead us into then Sub-Zero and GDC. I can see that Cedric has joined. So,
Hello.
hey Cedric. So I will
Hey.
go then a screen or two back so we can do our rumble
Rumble.
and a burn,
Okay.
right? We'll see.
So
We'll see.
exactly. So the rules remain, right? If you own an avatar and legendary one, you will get a equipped one. If you don't own an avatar, you will get a legendary season one avatar. And yeah, just like to make sure that you are part of it. So let me just like do the thing here. Perch incoming is incoming. It's coming.
Hit those
Yeah. So
swords.
we, yep, hit the swords. Yeah, maybe just like a small thing beside, we are starting to give our mods also the right to check your account for if you own a legendary, um, a season one legendary or a fully equipped season two. OGs normally need to have like a season one legendary or a fully equipped season two. I mean, yeah, I think that's it at this point. Yeah, just like make sure that you follow the rules, or you might be just kicked off from the OG role. It's just like also preparation in terms of the next season start to make sure that when we will drop free mints for OGs, that we only have the real OGs with us.
So what I will do as the rumble is running, I'll take us to the next topic because I was sort of giving them an update on the progress with Unity, which I'm saying that
Yep.
we're really happy that it's fast, they're responsive, they're encouraging us despite the complexity to sort of keep working on it and just provide better and better sort of resources for it. But yeah, maybe you can also give a sort of impression from your side where we are.
Yeah. So, I mean, I mentioned, I think already last time, in the first, like the first view from Unity mentioned that it is quite a complex and they would like to have like a shorter or a more detailed onboarding for new users. So I spent the whole weekend, like this, the last weekend, to work on documentation, which was like quite a lot. But I also like made sure that they understand that what we do is different to the auto wallet wrappers. And like the last answer that we got from Unity was very positive in like telling us that they now added it to the technical verification process. And yeah, they understood how big this whole SDK is, right? Also, like to mention, this SDK is not only for Polkadot, it's also for chains like Aleph Zero. It's also for a whole ecosystem from Engine. So it's like for every substrate-based chain, and there are a lot of substrate-based chains which aren't even in the ecosystem. So that's just like a little bit like that. And Hexelem is now being presented in the upcoming days on the hackathon. So we are looking forward. Hopefully we get like a nice video from Rosta presenting it. And yeah, I'm like super happy that we were able to deliver this.
Yep. Rosta landed like a couple of days ago, right? I think in
Yesterday or
yesterday.
night this morning he was flying over the night, I think.
So yeah, we're pretty excited about that, and that's also going to be part of that uh, Unity SDK
Yeah.
eventually on the asset store. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Let's see what's going on with Rumble.
18 players, 48, and it's like the Discord hack.
Grafico Zim,
Like
Carpsin, Nana Martina.
I will ask Robinho to verify the winner.
Oh. I see Dark Friend is still in and slaying. I think
Yeah, yeah. I'm slaying all those fake accounts that joined.
Hey, that's good. King is dead.
I'm a,
Robinho's out. Kenny got, I think, a revive and a dagger. Let's see, 6 left. 6 left.
I'm still in.
I assume
Yeah,
so.
I must be right. I'm just like trying to find out if there are more of those sneaky Discord joiners.
Yep, YMC, we can see it. We have, I think we've taken the screenshot, so we can see when that's happening. Caramba, 6 left.
I'm still, but there's always 6. Like it doesn't change. Like the last 3 rounds.
They're always a death and a resurrection in each of these path rounds.
Oh, maybe it like got stuck.
There
So I'm back.
You're back.
I just like killed.
Slapped somebody.
And
And Emil. Hey, bro.
and okay.
You have a
He caught
VIP
himself.
pass. Aha. Aha.
What? Why? In the last again 6. We are like locked in the 6
You probably invited
players
a few
left.
to slay. Oh no. 4.
This round I was out.
Still eating.
Still eating my meal.
Let's see. 2 left.
And now,
no.
like going on my macheta.
Oh no. You go.
Who is like fighting against me?
Who?
Rock 2 Hulu. I'm gonna kill you.
Let's go Hulu.
No.
How did Priyanka win?
Why? And where am I? I'm like 3rd.
Oh,
no.
No.
That's not. So is he legit?
Priyanka.
Let's see.
Priyanka won. I think she is the one who got revived. So there was a revive and a. That's impressive.
And that's like not fair. I was like super sure that I'm gonna win.
Congrats. Let's see if we can find them in the screenshot.
So he has no season 1 and no season 2. So let's see on the screenshot.
Is it not on the screenshot? That means route number
2. Don't see. If we don't see him on the screenshot, it goes to 2nd player, right?
Yeah. I don't see.
Don't see him on the screenshot. We need to move to the 2nd player, which is Rock2 Hulu. Rock2 Hulu. Let me see. Is he on it? Otherwise, I will get it. I mean, that's like awesome.
Let me check again. Priyanka.
It's like disqualified. Rock2 is also not on it. I don't see Rock2 either. So it's me, but I will pass also because I just don't need. So let's go to the 4th player. What you are here Sutu. Ah, that's your name. Oh, then let's see, because maybe like the name is different. So let me check now on Priyanka. What is the name of Priyanka? So Priyanka is not on it, right? We are sure for this. And Sutulo is on it, right? And that's like, so he's on it, right? I saw his picture on it. Sutulo, yeah, it's on the top. In the first row, the second, the second last, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then let me just, so you are the winner of it. Congratulations. And then let me check man user. True. Checking. So you own a legendary. Okay, you have a legendary, and you will get a legendary, a fully equipped one. So let me find one.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Yeah, go on, Nicholas. So I would just like do
Yep.
the
So then I'll take us
thing in the back end.
back a bit to that sort of roadshow that we're doing for the SDK. We had left it off at sort of the BGA, right? And sort of how I think it can add a lot of value to all of us within the ecosystem. Then we're going to jump essentially in March. We're going to be both at Sub-Zero in Bangkok. There we hope to be able to showcase the Unity SDK. Hopefully we'll see if there's going to be a hackathon running there, if we can also do something around it. And then there's the big game developer conference, GDC, which is at the end of March in San Francisco. And that's something that we're really looking forward to. It's been a target for us, I would say, really, the past couple of years. And I think that this year we found the right narrative, which is this sort of Unity SDK to go out there and sort of present Polkadot as a solution for Web3 gaming. We're going to be later on in Q2, both in Brazil and probably in the Middle East in Dubai for a couple of shows there. And in the summer, again, Gamescom, which takes place in Germany. So that's a big European event of the year. And super exciting for me towards the end of the year. We don't have it here. It's going to be, we have it. It's the Game Tokyo show, the Tokyo Game Show, sorry, and Token 2049. That we're going to be taking the Polkadot SDK, and hopefully we'll close out the year in Tectalia as we do each year in something a bit more sort of intimate. But we will see that sort of the general roadmap already today. We started talking with a few of the other parachains, such as Moonbeam and Astar, see how we can put some efforts together right around this narrative. And bring more game developers, bring more games into the ecosystem. We touched a bit about Hexem. This is going really nice. We're really happy about it. As I said, this is a sort of a perfect example of, I think, a couple of things, right? Why hackathons can be massive opportunities. They're very difficult, right, sort of to get value out of, sort of from a business perspective, but maybe to give you a story which we had heard quite a lot when we were sort of preparing for Ajuna. So Animoca Brands famously found, or what we know today as being CryptoKitties. They were a project which they just found in a hackathon, which was in Canada. And sort of they took a swing, they invested in them, and that sort of pretty much kicked off the whole NFT market as we know it today. So hackathons can be an exceptional sort of way to discover both talent and opportunity. So we're very happy that we're participating in this one. Rosta is pretty awesome. He's a 19-year-old kid that's already been through the Polkadot Academy, building stuff. So we're very happy that we're working with him and supporting him. When is he presenting this, Cedric?
Let me check on. I had like a picture with it. I will post it in the chat. Maybe somebody can like scan the QR code. I think that should be. I think like on the 14th. I can read on the 14th at 10 o'clock, which is like 3 a.m. our time.
Oh.
So it's a little bit early, but.
But you know what we'll do?
I
We'll
think,
make sure that we either record it or have something, and we
yeah.
can showcase it probably next week in our community call. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
really sort of excited about that.
Yeah. I did a video of it, which was super cool and showcased like 4 clients playing on it. So yeah, hopefully we get also to see this. And yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
good. I don't know if we have anything else sort of in particular to share today. I'm going to be later on. I'll try to join the AAG show to sort of give an update also to the Polkadot community at large about sort of proposal number 2 and how we're progressing. Um, and yeah, I don't know if there's anything that we'd like else sort of to share. Pretty exciting news that we saw that ASIC banking is supposed to have been pushed, so hopefully we can get.
Yeah. So async backing is now also pushed to Kusama. Just like this was like one question. So does that mean that async backing is working? It means that the relay chain has now the capability of, or is doing async backing. That doesn't mean that the parachains are up and running in async backing. As you see, like still like on Rococo, asset hub and the system chains are running with 12 seconds. And yeah, I mean, you can go async backing and staying on 12 seconds, but for us, the goal is to go get to 6 seconds. And that's what we are doing. I think there's somebody which needs to be kicked and banned. And yeah, server rules. And he will get bye bye, Priyanka. Okay, good. Yeah, so let's continue. Exactly. Um,
Yeah, so I think that's generally the update that we have for you this week. We'll give you an update, I think, next week also about yeah, how Hexem is progressing. But yeah, if you have any
yeah.
questions, I think now is the time that we can um, go through them.
Yeah, maybe a short thing is like that we are currently discussing or already decided that we will work closer with our community in terms of moderation and marketing and making sure that Discord is clean. So some of you, like Robinho, Big Crypto, and Otto, will get like more into helping us to maintain certain moderation rules inside Discord and helping to make sure that this community is organic and also like in a good mood and has doesn't have like too many account farmers and stuff like that, because this is important. Like it's like a healthy environment, and we will like come up with like a solution in the upcoming, like in January, and hopefully that will help us a little bit to control and get further with some interesting things.
Yeah. Let me see. What's the question from QZXT? How can we convert BAJU to Ajuna tokens later? Um, so that I think we've sort of discussed this a bit in the past, and we will share a lot more of how we're sort of planning to do this. The whole idea is how do we make sure that the most active members of the community, right, which have supported with their BAJU tokens, can convert them later on to Ajuna. Cedric, what do you think we can sort of share right now?
Yeah, so it's always like a question, like, so what would be a good thing for, so the first thing is like the only people that we really care is like our community, like the active ones, right? I mean, for those, we really want to make sure that they can transition over to Ayuna and also profit there. And there are multiple things which we are currently thinking of. And yeah, it's just like we need to like find a little bit more time so they are like more mature, the plans, so we can like offer them to you. And yeah, oh, there's some like a lot of talk in this. Oh, it's like okay, I
No,
see.
it's okay.
There's
Um,
like one dude using all his accounts to go on a it's
oh,
good, so at least we know exactly who which accounts are like from the same dude, right?
hey,
So we
I
can them all.
look,
Oh, that's nice.
it's the same thing. You know, when I play sometimes Call of Duty and I get really angry and I start ban reporting everyone. Like it doesn't matter. Just press pa 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 pa.
Okay, so Sir, when is the token generation event DG for Ajuna scheduled? It's scheduled for Q1, Q2. It depends a lot on like the exchange listing. We started now to get to the exchanges to get like in discussion, like negotiate about the conditions, and we do really want to have like the exchange listing and the distribution of the crowd loan tokens to be very close together.
Yep.
And yeah, so we target end of Q1. It might be like start of Q2, but the goal is like end of Q1.
But I think that's where it's been pretty useful that we've been through this experience before with BAJU, and that's why we've started all of these conversations with
Yeah.
changes, market makers, everything early on, so we can have these set up, so we can be ready to go when it makes sense.
And the next question is there a public sale? It's still like in discussion. So we had already taken up like in summer last year the discussion with Polymec, which is like a fundraising company also here in Switzerland, which I met like in person here at near my home, which was very interesting. We haven't fully decided if we should do a public raise or not. Yeah, we will we will like inform you in time when we have like more to see. We will also like get back to like our most important advisor, which is Florian, which is
Mm-hmm.
currently in vacations, but I'm super sure when he's back, he will take up like all those discussions with us to make sure that we have the best plan to launch our Ajuna network and have most of you with us in the same boat to drive the Polkadot parachain.
Yeah, blank page also. Yeah, I think backing it's been a bit of a it has delayed a few things from our side for sure, and we are waiting for it to move forward. But as you may have seen, I think even yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, there was quite sort of a big update that sort of it's been pushed forward. So we're quite
Yeah,
optimistic it's going to
so
be sooner
we
rather than
are
later.
exactly we are waiting that Parity gets the system parachain updated in Rococo. And we expect there to see 6 seconds. And when we see that, then this is the point where we probably have to fix something in our specification because we are at 18 seconds. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
we are still waiting there on like confirmation from Parity um, what we missed in that specification. That's like any other the odds of so one thing that we also like so we mentioned that we're gonna burn tokens from the BAJU network, and we are currently trying to find out what's the easiest way to do this, and probably it's about sending tokens to a certain account and then doing a sudo call to like set the balance of this burning account to 0
mm-hmm.
that would burn the tokens immediately. Another thing is like how can we get it accounted on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, which obviously is important because I mean, like showing in the Explorer that it has less than 50 million, but then in CoinMarketCap still showing 50 million
Yeah,
wouldn't be that good. So we need to make sure that this is properly done.
yeah, that's true.
Good. Any more questions? Yeah, please take care of your language in the chat. Otherwise, you will get banned.
Originally, there's a
Like I
season.
mentioned,
By season 4, do you mean season? You mean the Everloot season PFT or no?
yeah, season 4 would be like the Evolute. So the external team would be
After
Evolute,
Everloot. Okay.
the Stardust colonies.
After Everloot, you mean PFT? There were a couple of active discussions at some point we were having with I forgot his
There's
name.
two.
It's Nature Fund, right? Sort of the Nature Initiative. Pretty interesting. We might touch upon it again. So it was quite an interesting initiative. I think from their side, they don't have sort of right now the resources to be able to push forward. But it could be something that we would explore again. But yep, we will update you about
Yep.
sort of more seasons. There are active discussions going on.
Yep.
Good.
Cool.
So I think then we can probably end it here. I have to also jump to go onto the AAG, and yeah. As we said, next week, couple of things. We will make sure that we'll update you and show you sort of a bit of the video from the hackathon. We're super excited about for Hexalon, and yeah.
I'm starting the next hackathon, the next Rumble, right?
And we can start the second rumble now.
The final Rumble, hopefully with less persons, right? So let's see if we. I mean, at this point, like everyone should know, it doesn't. It like is like not really moving you forward if you're like logging in with an account that is not here in the end. That's a nice gift. Pop. Okay, so if it just to make sense to keep one Rumble in OG chat after purge. Could do that. I might just also open the ability for ambassadors to verify each user if he has legendaries or not. So we can like clean up.
Mm-hmm.
I will see at the moment like moderators are like, yeah, I think that would be awesome. We should also like do this in OG chat from time to time or just after the yeah, after the how is it called now? After the community call, do one in the OG chat. Now I got it correct. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do that next time. The first one is inside the call, and the last one is in the OG chat. Okay, let's go. I hope everyone has like clicked on the certs.
Let's go. Number seems to be right this time.
Good. If somebody like finds out what we have to do to get like the Egyptian and stuff like that, the other eras
For the
that
rumble,
are not
right?
the classic, yeah, that would be awesome too, right? Because I think
Voice of
some.
Sugas.
Oh my, what happened?
10
All
players died.
that.
We pissed it off.
Yeah, but I'm not amongst. I'm like still in. Good. I survived.
There we go.
Resurrection.
There we go. DevConnect back. VKPN back. Zoya back. Aha, I'm still in. You're out.
I'm out.
Robinho got you.
Oh, no. Why? What did I wrong? Got into a knife fight with Dark Friend.
Let's see, round 6. B Crypto challenged his fate with a meme and got it. Caramolego slaying Mr. XXX2. Why did I die from berries? My god. 15 left. Let's see. 10 left. Graphical down, Judge down, Aries down, Kenny down. Krypton down. Who's on a dying spree as a squire? Yeah. Caramolegos is on a killing spree. 8 players left. Carp took Robinho out. Zoya in. Zoya out, Caramole goes down. No. Crypto vlog in. 5 left. Let's see. Let's see. Between Carp and Nana now. Let's see. 2 left. Are you both previous winners? Let's see. I don't remember. Oh no. Nana won. Congratulations on the winner, Diana. Congrats, congrats.
Awesome. So let's see. Do fake account again. Nana Marmedia. Let me see. Nana Marmedia. So was he on the screenshot? Do we have a screenshot?
I don't think it is. We do have a screenshot. Let me see.
I think we don't have a screenshot, so it's hard to verify.
Although
Good.
I think
Then
no, I don't think so.
we don't have a screenshot, so we just check.
But I will be able to see it on the recording for sure.
Okay.
I can't be able to. I will be able to verify, so maybe we can.
Yeah, so we just check here and we will send
we have
afterwards.
the screenshot and we will send afterwards when we can confirm.
Yeah. Let me just see what he has. So he has 1 legendary, so he would be entitled to get the fully equipped avatar. So yeah, once we get the verification done,
we will
and it's true, we will send to Nana Maridiana.
So congrats
this
to the
reward.
winner.
Yep. Congrats in advance, and
so yeah, I think we have to end it. I also have to jump, and we'll catch up with all of you next week. Have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend.
Yep.
And see you next week.
See you next week. Hey, bye everyone.
Bye bye.